Hello, everyone. Good evening. And as promised, welcome back to my TBC broadcast live. Um, I had it with my network earlier this afternoon, and I did promise that I'll be doing a broadcast 5 hours later. So here we are. We are still in the redemption period. People are still redeeming. People are still accumulating cookies. People are still buying worths of TBC. Now, we have a lot of information on our blog, which I'd like us to go through today. So, our admin always gives us a lot of updates, information that we need to know. So this is the perfect place for you to come check out every information that we have. Blog.thebillioncoin.info. You can start from scratch, which is from 2016 all through to like tomorrow. Okay. Let me share my screen ASAP and share with you the information that I want to go through today. So we have here misuse of powerful tools can have unforeseen consequences. So we're just gonna watch this video and see what our admin is trying to tell us. So well with my life that at the point of few worried that he was going to actually cut off. Oh, there we are. So our admin said for the guy to cut off his thumb, but thank goodness been. But he did mess up the tool he was using, and that is bad enough here. TBC today is an empowerment tool during its distribution phase. Many have misused it as well. Misuse is just as gross and foolish looking as what this guy did using the wrong tool on a turkey. I thought as much. Now, we we always are being told we're always being told to not sell more or less like discount the TBC prices. Now, so I bumped into a Facebook group sort of on TBC, and it will surprise you that people are actually discounting TBCs out there, outside. Now, someone goes like, I have TBC wallet with about 50 TBC, 100, 10, 5, 1, 500,000, and they want to sell it for such a small price. Now, we all know that we cannot buy one TBC. It is not possible because one TBC is hitting $8.4 million. And also, you can only buy in worth, or you accumulate cookies, or you do broadcasts like I'm doing right now for you to earn TBCs. Now, if you're not doing any of these and someone tells you that you can buy one TBC or you can buy a TBC wallet containing 50 TBC, that is a big lie. It does not work like that. Please follow the right steps and you get the TBC quantity that you need. Do broadcasts, invite people, give your link out. I did a broadcast on icebreakers for those who have tons and tons of Facebook friends. If you're able to get 50 people, 50 times $100 worth of bingo purchases, that's a lot of money, guys. So, um, I just want to clarify that misusing our our is not and it also says here there are a number of things you can always do that category of misuse. Let's look at a few of these things and hopefully educate enough members to not misuse TBC. Lately, we have seen a number of so-called TBC exchanges, and this is a concern. Exactly. We are not a market-based coin, and we don't want to be one either by design. Market-based coins, in quote, will all end up by the government because they play on turf the government-regulated market. Markets, in quotes, will never have the means to end poverty globally. Yes, because someone will be having over 99% and the meager amount of people will have over 1%. That isn't what TBC is all about. You can't have it both ways in TBC. It is a matter of jurisdiction and we are clearly private and self-regulated. Some members, out of an unnecessary sense of desperation, fall for one thing scam after another and then want to blame someone for their foolishness. Isn't it interesting? These TBC exchanges are unwilling to present their owners on video. Exchanges are a government regulated enterprise and full disclosure of their owners is required by law. People, you need to be smarter than the scammers. I have said this many times in this blog and I'm also going to say it again. You need to be smart. TBC is not an exchange based platform. Please, if you see someone that is discounting the price of TBC, please let it go out there because people are still doing it. Even as a last year when I actually became a TBCN, people were still discounting prices, guys. So please be careful, okay? Discounting TBC or Kringle coins is also a way some members have misused our medium of exchange. Exactly. By mutual agreement, all members have accepted that all transactions need to be done at the current price stated on our website, which moves according to the formula, and here we go. Okay, so the TBC formula leads you to our TBC page. So here you have membership is free and within the TBC community, we already know about our $10 verification lifetime wallet fee. Okay. We also have the Billion Coin membership agreement, penalty for breaking the membership agreement, the ICE coin notified, the current price, the path, okay, everything is gonna. Here to download the TBC formula table, and when you don't have information, have the table pricing formula for that. When you discount it, the whole TBC community in many negative ways. To write now are 10 buttons in order to fix the discounting problem. And I'm going to be honest with you, at that point, people actually thought TBC had run away and it was a scam, and until our send buttons were on again. You guys better get used to that fact. Great. So both the sender and receivers will get their send buttons turned off if they are caught discounting our coins. All transactions over 400 grams need to be reviewed by the TBC commissioner by email equal value of was exchanged, or else your send button will be turned off. If you do more than 2,000 grams within a 24-hour frame, the same is also true. You must show evidence that you are about to do a transaction greater than 40,000 grams to the TBC commissioner by email before doing the transaction and get approval, or else your send button will turn off immediately if you do the transaction first. This disclosure is covered every week in the send button meetings. We have effectively ended TBC discounting by this means and can move forward fulfilling our mission with confidence. About the send button, uh, the send button meetings, if you're in Ghana and you have not attended the send button meeting, it is at 3 p.m. GMT, Greenwich Meridian time. Um, all you have to do is log into your Pinnacle Cashback office, go to send button, the very last option on the back office, click on send button meeting, and all the languages will appear. Listen to the one that you know you can understand. For me, I understand English, so I go for Randy Wilson. Please, guys, attend send button meetings. It helps a lot. And also, yes, on Tuesday, the following languages have their send buttons: French, Hindi, Bengali, and Cambodia. Okay, some members expect to find a mash out button in TVC and behave badly in public when they are told that button does not exist. Oh my god. Tell me about it. Cookie rewards allow admin to move millions of grams to the wallets of members, and most of them have been exchanged, about 40 grams, and completed a few simple tasks. Yet, some believe in the magic cash out button that will convert all of the millions into some other form of money. We are in the distribution phase. You guys need to understand this word. Distribution phase, the early part of it, and we have provided a fast start system to use to cash flow. This cash flow is generally done at about 40 grams per transaction as the member brings in new members. A magic cash out button will not bring in new members, and the scammers are feeding off the foolish members that believe in a magic button. It is a shame. The whole point of the distribution phase is to create mass adoption and set up an economy based on the principle of abundance, and in turn fulfill our mission to end poverty globally. Why would you want to break that? You need to ask them that. So we see a diagram here that says one is in alignment, one is out of alignment. Now, anything that is out of alignment with what I, as the creator of TBC, have established as proper and good and have provided the education to do it would fall into misuse category. If you can't find it in here in this blog, then best you don't do it. Some scams do provide short-term results, but at the expense of hurting the whole TBC community in the long run. If you discount TBC coins, you hurt me and you hurt everybody in the TBC community. So we did not like you to do that, guys. Okay. Great. When you are in proper alignment with TBC, it should be able to meet all of your short-term needs in exchange for your efforts in expanding the TBC community. Effortless magic cash out buttons don't exist in TBC. Cash out buttons are attached to market based coins that also carry the risk of loss of money. While large short term gains are as rare as a four leaf clover, many of us in TBC consider market based coins a form of gambling, and most of you can't afford to gamble. The choice is yours. You can do both by trading based coins while you also participate within the distribution process. Don't expect a TBC. Don't expect TBC to become a market based coin. I assure you that will never happen. Finito. If you truly want to meet your short term needs using TBC properly, embrace the activity of inviting. This one activity of inviting a gift, when done properly, can lead to generous cash flow. Proof of this is all over the place. Set aside whatever is holding you back from doing this one activity on a daily and consistent basis, and then you will see some real magic in your life. Not only will this one activity all your short term needs, it will provide you the wealth to live in abundance in the long term and leave a legacy for all of your posterity. TBC will change the world for the better forever. This is one of the best blog posts by you, admin. Thank you very much for letting us have that. Okay, to right now. Bengali TBC training is a video. The Murphys have found it purple. If you're stuck, watch this. Now, consistent um, inviting leads to consistent cash flow. Okay, did a video about this, but then my internet messed me up, unfortunately, so I couldn't do it as much as I wanted to do it. Now, just before we about to do this particular blog post, inviting does the whole thing, guys. If you do not invite, it's more or less like telling someone to sign up in Kringle Cash or in TBC, and then you just leave them there. You need to tell them, you need to hold their hand, like our admin will say, and tell them and teach them what it is all about. You need to know. Okay, so consistent inviting leads to consistent cash flow. Let's take a look at your financial life. Do you really enjoy what you do for a living? Well, yeah, I do. I do. I enjoy what I do for a living. I don't know about you guys. Have you found your purpose in life? hmm Do you look forward to going to work? To work for somebody? Nada. 90% of the working class of the world would answer all of these questions with no. That's really sad that so many people are unsatisfied, yet, like robots, they follow the same routine every week. Unfortunately, how often do you get paid? Weekly or bi weekly are the most common around the world, right? Isn't it interesting that most people don't have a savings and paydays can't come fast enough? I want to show you how to get paid daily, even multiple times a day. You should be able to earn at least double or triple what a job would pay you for your time. One main activity leads to getting paid daily in the Kringle Cash opportunity. Invite people to receive the gift. This is a typical example of what happens. The script is so easy to follow. I did a TVC broadcast live on scripts, especially. So, guys, if you know you have 1,000 friends on Facebook, this is the time to use those icebreakers. So, as you can tell by the list of achievements of the cookie rewards page, also cashback office for short. The script works when you follow the fast start sessions will happen. If you have any trouble at all, that system catches always available to you. Your success is assured. The funny thing is, so many businesses have lost even though they are deploying a TB or another in time, they are not cash flowing. Why? They either stopped inviting others to receive the gift or they stopped using the script and have made the invitation more complex and destroyed the simplicity of the script that works. So, when some say they ran out of people to invite, they also say thousands of Facebook invited to. I have covered how to break ice with your Facebook friends that you don't know years ago. Okay, I did a blog on this, so let's look at that. Use icebreakers on Facebook are give you some money. Finger coins. You give 25,000 guys. Should gift at cost me average daily, but great. So now we are ongoing closest friends, then offering the gifts is a good starting point. If you are if you are like most of Facebook that you never chatted with before, or it has been a very long time because they're not a close friend yet. Leaping out, offering the gifts all of a sudden would not generally get a positive reaction. It is far better to break the ice first with them. So you post things like this. Gifts are a wonderful and easy way to break the ice. When you open up a chat window on Facebook, you will see a series of icons. There's a lot. But be careful with the gifts you send. Just because you might think it is funny doesn't mean everyone will think the same thing is funny. For example, what if you sent this? Well, and it might offend some people, so don't use something like that. How about that? No. Again, someone might think you're suggesting something sexual. Not a good idea either. How about this? Now they expect you to sell them something because of the money in the gift. Also, a very bad idea. Okay, so let's look at the last one. Now, that is just funny. Okay, a gift like this shouldn't raise any eyebrows, and hopefully it does make them laugh. So just be careful as you select. Time is short for many of you, and you don't have a lot of time to spend on Facebook. I hope this icebreaker article helps you start a bunch of new relationships with people, and it leads to earning about $50 an hour as you expect. Okay, great. So if you follow the fast start system, you will never run out of people to invite. It is impossible. Even leaders in TBC forget to make the time to consistently invite new people to receive the gifts daily. They get busy with replying to existing members and wonder why their cash flow is going down. Follow the script and invite daily, and you will have daily cash flow and can afford to work full TBC time. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, so let's look at the other blog post we have, and we will call it a night. Okay. As we all know, China has lifted the Bitcoin ban. You understand that. Um, the spiritual nature of the enslavement of humanity. Excellent review of recent blog post. Mentioning to coming into TBC. You are mostly water. It's time for you to understand the true nature. How here is how stupid math ignorance looks. You're weekend. I did a blog post on that. Sorry, the TBC broadcast on that. Um, you can still do that now, guys. It's not late yet. Okay, so let's see. Um, so basically, we don't actually really have um, new posts for today. Yeah, so if you haven't done this poll yet, you need to do that right away, guys. All you need to do is log into your Fingo Cashback office, give us an answer, and boom, submit. And we are good to go. Okay, okay. Okay, managing over 50 million registered member reports in databases costs money. Done a blog post on that, and a whole lot of other blog posts we have. Apparently, we do not really have new ones. So, um, at this point, I am going to advise that anyone who is a new TBC member, okay, all you have to do is sign up, get your two within 24 hours, and get your four within 48 hours. Now, even if you're not able to do that, try and do a broadcast. I have given a proper process on how to do a broadcast. It kind of feels crazy at first, but you're gonna get the hand of it, and the fear of not being able to do a broadcast will end. Okay, if I can do it, if we all can do it, why can't you do it as well? Okay, it's not that hard. And also, um, like I said, we are still in the redemption period. If you have not redeemed yet and you don't really have enough cookies, please, sorry guys, I am so tired. Please redeem. If you're still um accumulating cookies, good job to you all. Those who are still accumulating cookies, make sure you do redeem before November. Well, except the date is being pushed forward. Apart from that, I will advise that you redeem before the 30th of November. So, yes, I just like to repeat this because it's very important for every new TBCN to understand there is a lot of information on TBC. Always updated. Read on the blog. It's blog.thebillioncoin.info. Always try to get it. That is why we also do broadcasts you of the new updates on the blog. Okay? And broadcasts that we may not be able to finish up or overemphasize on so that you understand it, you can always go to the blog and read them. Okay? For new members, do not forget your referrals to pay your lifetime wallet fee to get verified and start being a TB share. Guys, I have come to the end of my broadcast live for today night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Um, we're gonna talk on something else tomorrow, and also, uh, um, I had a friend who wasn't so sure about TVC, but now through broadcasting, he's got one, and one TVC is a lot. That's $8 million. It may sound as nothing to people, but that's money. That is money, and he worked hard for it to get it through doing broadcasts, attending send button meetings. It's not easy, but you gotta be faithful. You have to be disciplined. If I didn't want to do broadcasts, I wouldn't be up this late doing it because I know what I'm doing. I know what it's worth. Okay, so I'm still gonna keep encouraging people. Please do the broadcasts. It's worth it. It's not difficult. If you need help, I can coach you. Okay, guys, so that is the end of my broadcast live. I will see you guys soon in a few hours. Mom's gotta rest. Yep. So bye and see you guys soon. I love you all.